Arguably, the Sedition Act's biggest critic and victim is Zulkifli Anwar-ul-Haq, or as he is more commonly known as, Zunar. He is a political cartoonist who has become famous for comics that are critical of the Malaysian government. But that has also made him a target. Zunar is facing a 43-year jail sentence after being charged 9 times for sedition for tweets and drawings critical of the Malaysian government. Celebrated overseas, life back home is anything but rosy for the 54-year-old who has had his office raided, his employees arrested, publishers threatened, and his books banned.
The important for the government now is to set an example, to create fear among the people. So, anybody say anything, you've been arrested first. Whether you're going to be charged or not, it doesn't matter. But this law gives us so much power to the authority to go and arrest you. Like say, those who work for the government make a comment about current issues or about corruption. This is very, very effective for them. I want to be a real political cartoonist. For me, the real job of political cartoonist is to criticize the government of India. That is the biggest job. But in Najib Razak era, which is I started to face heavy action from the police. They start to intimidate me, harass me at that time.
Zunar is now challenging his sedition charges in court, a huge precedent for freedom of expression in the country should he be acquitted. But that would only be a small victory for the cartoonist, who despite having popular support online, has not been able to find financial stability from fans to keep doing what he is doing.
In Malaysia, the support is only when it becomes an issue. Everybody talk about that, then people start to support. It's more on something like issue based. When everybody talk about something, the whole Malaysia talk about something, he or she will get the support. But after that, quiet. As an example, I have 120,000 followers in my Facebook. But when I sell my book, I only get less than 2 or 3% to buy. That also, what you say is right, that Malaysia, they don't really persist on that. They don't really see this as important.
This is a challenge even the journalists face. In 2015, when newspaper The Edge was suspended from printing after publishing stories on 1MDB, Radzi led a rally to protest the government. The crowd were mostly journalists themselves. There were little to no members of the public who would openly show their support.
I wouldn't say that many people didn't realize this. We did have good support even in the social media and online itself. It's just that it's another level for you to support things that you believe in by going out, by voicing it out. Well, there are people who told us that they will only support anonymously because they are afraid that they might get caught or they might be affected negatively by the government.